Lê Trọng Phúc was born on March 5, 1997, in Hanoi, Vietnam, into a family that placed great emphasis on education and athleticism. From a young age, Phúc exhibited an inherent talent for sports, showing natural agility and coordination in various activities. His parents, both former athletes in their respective fields, encouraged him to explore different sports, believing that physical activity would not only help him develop physically, but also build discipline and resilience. Initially, Phúc participated in a variety of sports, including football, badminton, and athletics. However, it was in track and field, particularly in the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints, that Phúc began to show exceptional promise. His speed, explosive start, and competitive nature quickly made him a standout athlete among his peers. At the age of 10, he joined a local athletics club in Hanoi, where he began receiving formal coaching. Under the guidance of experienced trainers, Phúc honed his sprinting technique, working on his starts, stride length, and endurance. His relentless dedication to improving his performance in training sessions paid off quickly as he started winning local and regional races. His coaches were impressed by his discipline and willingness to push his limits, and they believed he had the potential to become a national-level sprinter. Development and rising talent. Phuc's breakthrough year came when he was 15 years old. In 2012, he competed in the National Youth Athletics Championship, where he won the gold medal in the 100-meter sprint. His performance at this event marked the beginning of his rise to prominence in the Vietnamese athletics scene. Phúc time in the 100 meters, which was among the fastest recorded by a teenager in Vietnam, caught the attention of national team coaches. His success at the National Youth Athletics Championship earned him a spot on the Vietnamese national youth team, where he competed in international events. Phúc first international competition came in 2013 at the Southeast Asian Youth Athletics Championship, where he faced off against some of the top sprinters in the region. Although he was young, Phúc demonstrated great maturity in his performances, finishing just outside the podium but earning valuable experience in high-pressure situations. In 2014, at the age of 17, Phúc earned his first major international medal at the Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games, where he finished fourth in the 100-meter sprint. Although not a podium finish, this result solidified his reputation as a promising talent in the region. His consistent improvement, coupled with his natural speed, made him one of the most exciting young athletes in Southeast Asia. As Phúc continued to develop, his training regimen became more specialized. He focused on refining his sprinting technique and increasing his strength and stamina through rigorous conditioning exercises. His coaches worked with him to improve his starts, reaction times, and top-end speed, all of which would be crucial to his success in international competitions. Career peak and main achievements. Lê Trọng Phúc career reached its peak during the 2016 and 2017 seasons, when he emerged as one of the fastest sprinters in Southeast Asia. In 2016, Phúc competed in the 28th Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games, held in Singapore. This was his first opportunity to compete in a major SEA Games event as one of the top sprinters, and he did not disappoint. In a thrilling final, Phúc ran a personal best time in the 100 meters, securing a silver medal and narrowly missing out on gold by a fraction of a second. His silver medal performance was widely celebrated, and it marked his entry into the elite ranks of Southeast Asian sprinters. Building on his success, Phúc continued to perform at a high level. In 2017, he achieved one of the most significant milestones of his career. He won the gold medal in the 100-meter sprint at the Southeast Asian Championships. This victory, which saw Phúc cross the finish line in 10.32 seconds, a national record at the time, catapulted him to the top of Vietnamese athletics and earned him recognition as one of the fastest sprinters in the region. His gold medal performance also established him as one of the premier sprinters in the history of Vietnamese track and field. In the same year, Phúc also set a new personal best in the 200 meters, running a time of 20.9 seconds, another national record. His performances in both events solidified his reputation as a dual-threat sprinter capable of excelling in both short sprints. These accomplishments made him a key figure in Vietnamese athletics, and his success on the international stage inspired a new generation of sprinters in Vietnam. Throughout his career, Fuchs's consistency in the 100-meter and 200-meter events earned him numerous podium finishes at both regional and national competitions. He frequently dominated the Vietnamese National Athletics Championships, winning multiple gold medals in both sprinting events. His rivalry with other top Southeast Asian sprinters, including athletes from Thailand, Indonesia, and Malaysia, added intensity to his career and pushed him to new heights of performance. Phuc's international breakthrough came in 2018 when he represented Vietnam at the Asian Games in Jakarta, Indonesia. Although he did not medal in the highly competitive 100-meter and 200-meter events, his performances were among the best of his career, and he gained valuable experience competing against some of Asia's top sprinters. His ability to compete at the continental level further solidified his status as one of the top sprinters in Asia. Challenges and setbacks. As with any athlete at the elite level, Phuc faced his share of challenges and setbacks. One of the most significant challenges in his career came in 2019, when he suffered a hamstring injury during the Vietnam National Athletics Championship. The injury, which required surgery and an extended recovery period, kept him out of competition for several months. This setback was particularly frustrating for Phuc, as he had been in the midst of his prime and was aiming for greater success at international competitions. During his recovery, Phuc focused on rehabilitation and worked closely with his coaching team to strengthen the muscles around his hamstring to prevent further injuries. His commitment to regaining his full fitness was evident in his meticulous approach to recovery, which included a combination of physical therapy, strength training, and endurance exercises. After a year of hard work and perseverance, Phuc made his return to competition in 2020. Although he was not immediately able to return to his previous form, his performances gradually improved, and he began to regain his confidence and speed. By 2021, he had fully recovered from the injury and was once again competing at the highest level in Southeast Asia. Final years and transition to coaching. After several more years of competing, Phuc's career began to wind down. By 2023, at the age of 26, he decided to retire from competitive athletics, having achieved his goals in the sport and established a lasting legacy in Vietnamese sprinting. Phuc's retirement was marked by a ceremony held by the Vietnam Athletics Federation, where he was celebrated for his contributions to the sport and for being a role model for young athletes. In his retirement, Phuc transitioned into coaching, aiming to help develop the next generation of sprinters in Vietnam. He became an assistant coach for the national athletics team, where he used his knowledge and experience to guide young athletes. Phuc's coaching philosophy emphasized the importance of technique, mental toughness, and the need to stay injury-free, lessons he had learned throughout his own career. Phuc's influence as a coach grew steadily, and he became a respected figure in the Vietnamese athletics community. His commitment to the development of the sport, combined with his deep understanding of sprinting, made him an invaluable asset to the national team. Phuc's work as a coach and mentor has inspired countless young athletes, and he continues to play a pivotal role in the growth of athletics in Vietnam.